Hi guys, it's Matt Christopher, and I'm really glad to be able to talk to you about my upcoming workshop on the 4th of March. It's going to be my first one for quite a long time. Obviously, COVID got in the way of us sort of getting together, so it's been a long time. So it's going to be a great opportunity to get together, especially with former students of mine of the Applied Mine Academy, and I'm the first one that I'm doing. It's going to be actually a series of 7 workshops, but it's going to be the first one, I should say, is going to be at Caloundra at the Sunshine Coast here in Queensland, and it's going to be a full day on the 4th, starting from 9 a.m. and finishing at 4 o'clock. So the sort of theme, I suppose, of this interactive is that of awareness, and for awareness for leadership. And I think that most people realise that after what we've gone through in terms of COVID and other things, I think we realise that resilience on an individual basis is really important. And one of those things is us being able to, in a sense, be aware of what's best for ourselves and for our families, and then by extension, the community. Now, one of the reasons why I put this together was that many people have had a lot of time to think about the narratives of their life, and I think that I suppose one of the pluses of being locked down for the time that we were was that we got time to think about the drivers of our life. And I think a lot of people realised that the path that they were on was not really one of their own design, but pretty much a narrative started or promoted by other people. And so it's very difficult to be a leader in any way, a leader in our own lives, or in the community at large, if in fact we're living a life that is by somebody else's um, principles, standards, beliefs, whatever it may be, not our own. That makes it rather difficult because we're sort of, in a sense, trying to emulate other people's ideals in life. And so one of the things that I found that was really effective for me when I was going through the awakening process in my own life was that I had to realize, or I did realize, that the stories I was told on many levels, whether it was spirituality, whether it was the way that you live your life as a man or a woman, um, much of that is sort of passed down by other people, and it often doesn't resemble who we are as people. Now, one of the techniques that really helped me to put myself on the path of independence was the work of Milton H. Erickson, who was a psychologist and psychiatrist, and he used the power of stories to be able to transform people. And one of the great things about Milton Erickson's work is it was a non-judgmental approach, and it really was about the person, the individual hearing these stories, to make the connections for themselves. So this workshop it's an interactive, really, in which I'm very fortunate to be in a position where I can spend this time with people and help them. So the cut and thrust of the workshop will be about re-establishing or establishing for ourselves our own narratives, especially through stories, and also awareness. And the issue of leadership is not necessarily just about leadership in the workplace. It can be, definitely, but leadership in our own lives, our own health, our own spirituality, the way we live our lives. And so this I suppose this immersive is about connecting to who we are, and that sort of ability, our natural born ability to have this 360-degree awareness. And that seems to, in many ways, get closed down by the system. There's no doubt in my mind about it. And certainly after I'd say the last 20, 25 years, I've realised how important it is for the individual to make their road, their path in life, not the one set forth by other people. There's no way that we're ever going to be truly fulfilled if we're trying to live our life according to other people's wishes. So this workshop really is a sampler, I guess, of what I've been not just teaching and preaching in my professional life, to put it that way, and personal life, but something that I bring into practice when I'm with people in my work as an educator. So I'm really looking forward to seeing you. There's very limited spots available, and I mean very limited spots. Um, so those who are interested in working with me and having this immersive, please feel free and reach out to me. So I hope to see you on the 4th of March at Caloundra. And yeah, it's going to be a great day. But as I said, the first of the 7 workshops. They're not necessarily linked, but there are 7 subjects that we'll look at. But the first one is on awareness. So I hope to see you on the 4th of March. I'm Matt Christopher, and I'll talk to you very soon. Thank you very much.